Hola everyone and welcome to Play It Like Dimebag. Today I'm gonna be showing to you the riff and the solo, or one of the riffs and the solo of Primal Concrete Sledge, which I did a lesson some months ago. Link up here. Without further talk, let's just get into the details of it. So the entire riff is based on 4 bars and it's repeated twice. And out of these 4 bars, actually the first and the third one are the same, very much the same. I would first actually visualize and then memorize the whole thing. And then once you learn all these parts, then you can put them all together. So we're in the 4th position. Index finger is on the D4 downstroke, and then hammer on with the 2nd finger, the middle finger, to the 5th, and then back with the pull-off to the 4th. So the rhythmic values are 16th triplets, and then you go down to the A8 with the pinky and with the downstroke again. And then we go back with an upstroke from the 8th, and these last 2 notes, they are just 16th notes. You do the same triplet there, going up to the 5th and back to the 4th, and instead of going to the 8th, now with the ring finger we're going down to the A6th. So this is the first part, and this is actually a pattern, very much the same, except for the positions. So we learn this one first, and then you'll be fine. The first 8 is open, and then when you go down to the 6th, it's palm muted. And every other time after this, when we go down to the A string, it's all palm muted. Only the very first 8 one is open, and then we'll continue with that. It's the same in the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd bars. So that would be the next step to learn, this one. It starts with a downstroke, 8th notes, and then 16th notes with down up, then a downstroke on the next 8th note again, and then 16th notes down up. And as you could hear, the first one is open and then everything is palm muted. And once you have the 2 individual part down, then you can put the whole thing together. Or with 2 palm muting. Okay, so this is bar number 1 and bar number 3. And bar number 2 is very similar, but instead of the 4th position, now we're going up to the 5th position with the index finger, starting everything with this. Oops. So, 5th position, starting with the downstroke, hammer on and pull off, and then going to the 8th, palm muted. Now we go back to the 5th, switching to the middle finger, because then we're going down to the 4th position again. So, see, this is the whole thing, slowly. And then faster. And just make sure that you put a lot of emphasis. Oh, again, what the hell? New stand time. So, make it really heavy. And then comes the 4th and the last bar of this riff, starting from the 5th position, doing the same hammer on and pull off, and then going down to the 8th first with the pinky, and then repeat the same 4 times. It's a pretty fast one. So after the 4th, you go up to the 8th position, and then we're going up a whole note using the same fingering. And then go down to the 10th. And that's about it. And the pickings are down, down, up. And that's what you repeat. So it feels a little weird to switch here. But if you get used to the hammer-on part, then Okay. Then it will make total sense and it just will make your life easier. Within 2 bars, there's 4 variations. The first and the third one are pretty much the same, just 1 octave lower. So let me show you the first one with the ring finger over the 11th fret and going down to the 10th and then the 8th. Pick everything, so it's down, up, down, and then up back to the 10th and then down on the 11th. So this is the first part of it. So learn that one fast. And then Dime, although was not known of using sweep pickings, but every once in a while he did. And this is one of those times. So coming back from this 11th to the 10th on the E string, it's a sweep, it's down, down. This will be the second addition to the lick. Maybe going down to the 11th with a downstroke. That's what I would do. So learn this one and put the 2 together. And then from here, with an upstroke, you go back to the 8th and then down on the 11th. And from here, it's pull off down to the 10th and 8th and slide down to the 7th. So together, the whole thing slowly so far. Okay, and then a very similar pattern using the same picking techniques but different positions and different notes. So now we're in the 7th position, starting with the pinky on the 10th, and then we go down to the 8th and the 7th. The pattern would start the same way with the alternate pickings. Down, up, pull off or hammer on, down, down, pull off, down, up, down, and then pull-offs, and then a slide down a whole note to the 5th. So. And here is the first pinched harmonic. That's why it's a sweep picking. Because there's no way that you change from this pinch harmonic to an upstroke. And there's actually the next round where I can hear the pinch harmonic here as well. So, slowly again. And now we're just gonna repeat the same fingerings, just 1 octave lower compared to the first one. And again, there's pinched harmonics there. I think even here. There's definitely a pinched harmonic there, which totally tells me that this is a sweep. And then the last one, it's a little different with when it comes to the fingering compared to the previous ones, but very similar still. So now we're in the 4th position, starting on the 7th with the pinky, down to the 5th and the 4th, alternate pickings, down, up, pull off. But instead of going to the 7th, now with the ring finger, we're going to the 6th, so. And then go back, coming down to here as well. Everything's the same, except for the fingering. And then, it's chromatic. And then finish it on the core note. This part slowly. And also I can hear him muting these notes when the alternate pickings are. Even before, there's a little bit of muting. See? So the whole thing slowly together. Something like that. Live, although most of footages I have seen, he didn't used to play the first parts of the lick with the alternate picking, but instead it was more of a hammer-on already. And then the sweep. So you can do it like that as well. That would sound like this. That's about it. Thank you very much. This was it for today. I hope that you enjoyed the lesson and maybe even learned something from it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the subscribe and the notification bell. If you like what I've been doing here and maybe want to support me on this journey, you can check out my Patreon site, link below. Thanks again and wish you a lovely day. Ciao.